You guys, you guys. Thank you for your patience. Oh my goodness, what a day today has been. It has been a whirlwind. It has been a whirlwind, okay? And I'm excited to bring you guys these messages today. Oh my goodness, welcome in, everyone. I pray these messages find you at the precise time you need them. As always, take what resonates with you and leave the rest for everyone else. And spirits, right as I was saying that, I heard and throw the rest to hell. That was really funny. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do a mic check real quick because I know sometimes when I'm doing the lives here. Okay, my mic's pretty hot. This is good. You guys hearing me okay? I know. Spirit's in a mood today, you guys. Spirit is on a rampage. Spirit is on a rampage. Mercury is out of the fryer. We are talking about spiritual protection tonight, okay? A lot of you have been called to go deeper in your purification work. You've been called to learning energy alchemy. You've been called to learning different techniques to protect yourself. Some of you have been upping your prayers. Some of you have been asking for divine intervention in certain things in your life, okay? All of these, I know, Spirit has a lot to say tonight. Spirit has a lot to say tonight. And I had a mix up on the time because I changed the time of this live so many times that I thought I was in a different time zone still. So I'm sorry. I thought this wasn't going to be for another like 30 minutes. So my bad. But Spirit knows me well enough to know why. I know why they picked this time. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for holding down the fort and setting the tone. I appreciate you. So some of you are going to be receiving different psychic activations and cellular activations, okay? You're going to be learning how to communicate with your team differently, whether that looks like you're learning how to channel, whether that looks like a more psychism streamlined practice of developing your psychic senses, okay? Maybe that looks like however your guides have been trying to nudge you, because it's going to be really unique to you and where you're at right now with all of this stuff. And of course, as you're starting to get the first message here of you're getting activated, your psychic senses are going to be elevated, you're being brought to the next level. Of course, Spirit needs you to double down on your protection work. Spirit needs you to double down on your clearing, okay? And so you might be called to cut cords at this time. You might be called to shift karmic blocks. If you need help with that, book a session with me. I do a cord cutting ritual as well as a soul contract karmic shift clearing. And those are really powerful sessions. I've done several in the past week and they have been highly transformative. Okay. If you are wanting to book those services with me, that's either the cord cutting or the Akashic record reading and healing, you can book those with me on my website. They're half-hour sessions. And you can, if you want to go deeper into the clearing and there's more messages for you and you feel like you want more time, we can always make more time. Okay. And extend those sessions. So I thought it was so funny. Spirit had me this month write down for you guys all of the live stream topics, and they all have been so on point that I'm just like, you just can't even make it up. I know I've been doing this for how long, and I still am like, oh my gosh, you can't even make this up. And I don't think that ever really goes away. From what I've heard from people who are further down the road than they have been saying the same thing. So why are we here to talk about spiritual protection tonight? Because when you start to ask to level up, when you start to ask for soul activations, when you want your gifts to come in stronger, you have to be so vigilant and disciplined about maintaining your boundaries, both in the 3D and energetically. It's not just because it's good to have. It's not just because it's, it's nice to like protect yourself. It's nice to clear energy. No, because the reality is here that there is a spectrum of really horrible, horrible, horrible intentioned energies to really, really, really wonderful guiding lights. Okay? And your guides are not fucking around to the point that like they're trying to scream these messages through me right now. they're trying to get through to you that when you have these nudges, you need to act on them. Because if you're getting the call to protect yourself, if you're getting, and I feel like I just did a message like this a month and a half ago. I'm going to have to go double check after I finish this live here with you guys. But it's not really a suggestion when they're telling you, hey, like you've got to do this clearing, or if there's something that you do specifically to cleanse your energy that you always know what that is. And so when spirit gives you that image or they give you that nudge in your mind's eye, that is them saying, hi, you got something blocking up your field. Because empaths, oh my gosh, we're going so deep with this tonight. Okay. Empaths, it is so hard for you to know what you want when you're not in your energy alone. And it doesn't matter if you are isolated or not. If you haven't cleared energy that doesn't belong to you from your physical body and your energy field. So that can look like things like cords, that can look like attachments, that can look like expired friendships that you maintain, even though you know that your heart has been telling you that it's time to walk away. It's time for some space. I can be a little tough with this stuff, you guys. But we have to be when we're talking about this. Because it's not something that you can be half in, half out. Because your manifestations are going to be half in, half out. Because you're not just manifesting from your energy, you're manifesting from all the things that you refuse to let go of, that you know don't serve you. Okay? Spiritual protection is doing the work. Spiritual protection is doing the work. I'm not BSing you tonight, you guys. Doing the work of seeing where you're holding yourself back, where certain triggers and traumas have been playing out dynamics that keep you stuck, while at the same time trusting that you are on the path of evolving here. That in due time, when you say, Spirit, I need help with this, Spirit, some of you had the prayer, show me what I can't see. Show me what I can't see that is holding me back. And boy, will they come through. Boy, will Spirit come through for you. They want you to be so disciplined, so sharp, so smart with how you are using your energy. So we're going to be shifting now into people pleasing. As empaths, it's so easy to want to take on everyone else's pain. One, because that's all you've known. That's all you've known. That sympathy is care. But if you look at that energetically, if that's bringing your light down to a level that is lower than your natural state of resonance, you're no longer creating from your true light. And do you see how that could be magnetizing things towards you that you don't really want? Yeah, this is some harsh, heavy stuff. But you guys are here because you want to be activated. You're here because you don't want half-assed messages. You're here because you have been asking for what's going to help you get to the next level. I swear, Spirit has shown me time and time again, I am placed in front of people who are ready for change. If you're finding my messages, if you're finding my channel, if you're listening to this now, it's not a coincidence. Your guides are ready to get through to you. They're ready to help you. And you have to meet them halfway. Divine intervention doesn't look pretty. It's usually really messy and chaotic and painful. Because when you're asking for divine intervention, you're asking for experiences that push you out of a perspective that does not show you a path forward. When you ask for divine intervention, you're not telling it's not that your team can come in and just change everything for you. They will never violate the law of learning. We're keeping it positive and clear in the chat today, okay? Because your guides are communicating with you all the time. They don't want you in situations that make you feel trapped and make you feel stuck and make you feel like the entire essence that is you is being sucked out by circumstances, by connections. They don't want that for you. They can show you how to shift. They can show you how to shift, but it comes with the realizations of the changes you need to act on. Spirit is about action. Information is nice. Information can be helpful. But they care more about what you do. Because what you do, the choices that you demonstrate, reflect more clearly where your mind is. Because if you're uncomfortable and you're afraid of making a choice to walk away from a situation that you know is causing you physical pain, maybe for some of you, you've gotten sick in certain connections or certain circumstances because they were so, the word is coming through, misaligned with you. And in separating from these situations, when Spirit gave you the kick in the butt that you asked for, to help you see that staying where you are or doing the things that you're doing is hurting you more than it's helping you. When you realize that they're not punishing you by showing you where you've been making the same mistakes over and over and over again, they're showing you, hey, this is a loop that you can step out of. See it for what it is and understand that you have way more choices that you could make. Way more options. Divine intervention is like a Hail Mary. It's like a Hail Mary from Spirit. Okay? And they're guiding you right now through boot camp. This feels like boot camp. We came right out of Mercury retrograde. I know some folks, I've been seeing some people say, or readers and intuitive be like, this is like a silent chaos that is bringing us out of Mercury retrograde. This is not silent. This is not silent. This is, if you've been asking for divine intervention, here you effing go. Here you go. Wake up. Spirit is trying to help you step out of the energy of self-sabotage. And these are some of the hardest things to see. It's some of the hardest energy to hold space for because it triggers a lot of things, namely cognitive dissonance. It can feel like you're being electrocuted in your body because something is being highlighted that wants to stay stuck in you. That can also look like an anxiety, panic, or a panic attack. Those things are here to show you through your physical experience what isn't working for you. So your spiritual protection is as much about the prayers, it's as much about the divine intervention as it is following through on the action you feel guided to take, the action that they are calling you to make. But it also means not forgiving people's demons. You can forgive people, you big-hearted, beautiful people. You can forgive people, but you don't have to tolerate behavior that they refuse to change just because you know that they are a brilliant, bright soul underneath all that pain. Your protection is taking some of that crap at face value and hightailing it out of there. Because staying around like you're light, like pulling yourself down and holding it with them is going to make it easier for them. It's not. It's not. It's hurting you and it's hurting them because you're here to be the light. You're here to be the example of what they are meant to strive for. You're not here to just bear the load of it all. That's not what it means to be a light worker. It means you're learning how to shine fearlessly. That's what everyone means when they say we need your light. We need your selfish decisions that make you happy. Disgustingly so. We need your decisions that make you feel like you just like spirit just gave you a miracle cake with a cherry on top, sprinkles and icing, the whole 9 yards. Spirit is not happy with the energy of complaining anymore, especially if you've been asking about divine intervention. You've been asking for a way forward. They've been showing you very clearly, very obviously what you need to let go of. Because it's hurting you more than it's helping you. For some of you, this is literally feeding people's demons. Stop it. Taking on some of that draining energy so they're not carrying it by themselves is martyrdom that sacrifices your well-being. That's not a healthy mindset. That doesn't help you. That doesn't help you. And if anything, it probably makes you feel resentful. But you don't want to be angry, so you sometimes pretend you're not angry. Mhm. For some of you, you've been avoiding the anger that is going to create enough energetic momentum to help you make a change in your life. I know that saying all these words here is rattling up some of the stuff that you guys have been attached to, but that's also why you're here. I mean, that's how I'm here to activate you. This season is about recognizing that what has been comfortable is slowly draining you. It's not an obvious, it might not for all of you be this very big, obvious thing. But for some of you, it's, oh, I keep doing the same thing over and over again. It's what, that's the thing. Some of you are also in the mindset, the habitual mindset, that it is very hard to walk away from these things and detach. These people who are manipulative, these people who let their demons run them, they are not concerned with your emotional well-being the way you are concerned with theirs. They're not. You guys have gone through a lot of narcissistic abuse. You guys have gone through a lot of codependent issues. Walking away from the things that are toxic, walking away from things that make you feel confused, drained, upset, and bothered, even if you can't quite figure out why. That's psychic projection that's meant to keep you stuck and attached to those people. You are too important. You're too important. Your light is too important. This is a really interesting time in the collective right now about it's like you're going through spiritual puberty right now. Okay? So a lot of you have gone through your first awakening. It's like you go through seasons and cycles of this. So maybe you guys were deep into highlighting darkness early in your journey. You pivoted towards growing through light. And now you're being brought back around to go through a growth spurt in mastering how you how you are comfortable navigating darkness. Wow, that was so hard to say because that's what you're learning. You're learning how to be comfortable just being yourself no matter what. No matter who gets offended, no matter who gets upset that you are no longer accessible to them, no matter what kind of excuses or blame games they try to play, because they're going to try to hit you where it hurts, because their butt hurt, because they lost a battery. They've got to make up for all the legwork, all the energy that their darkness was siphoning from you. You're not allowing yourself to be a source anymore for that. It's okay to walk away. It's okay to say, F you, light worker, people pleaser. You don't owe anyone anything, especially if they make you feel like you can't be yourself and that you don't actually feel clear, excited, and full of life. That you don't, if you don't walk away from these situations, from these people feeling like you're on fire, like you know where you're going, like you know that it is the safest thing in the world to be you, F them. This is not a time for letting things slide. This is not a time for letting things slide. Proud of you, Emma. Because you guys don't even understand. Like, you guys haven't even been able to manifest the things you actually deserve because you've been allowing darkness in your life. When you get serious with spirit and you say, F that, taking it back to that, sweeping that away, cutting those cords, transmuting all that crap, letting go of people's literal body weight out of your body, it makes more room inside your body and inside your reality, which mirrors back your energy, your soul frequency. More light can unfold around you. You will literally notice when you do these things that your entire space that you spend the most time in is lighter. It's gone through as much of a shift as you have, because it starts with you. Spirit can tell you the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And that message is not going to change until you get it. Not because they hate you. Not because they're pissed. Not because you're a horrible person who hasn't gotten it the first time. It's because you're figuring it out. You're figuring it out, and they want you to be so masterful with this stuff that they're not going to let you get ahead of yourself to things that you can't handle and things that would throw you back to how worse things were when you first woke up. They don't want that for you. So if they have to stall a little here, if they have to repeat this over here, if they have to create a little chaos over here to shake things up for you to see, they're not doing that to punish you. They're doing it because you say you want certain things. But those things carry an energy that you have to be a match for. That means purging darkness. That means protecting yourself relentlessly without questioning it, without being afraid, and knowing that every step you take to reclaim your light and to embrace how beautiful that is and what a gift and joy and pleasure that is, you are that much closer to calling in people who resonate in a similar way. Opposites do not attract. Light workers go through this thing where they feel like it's safer to just mirror darkness instead of be the light that you are. That it's safer to level instead of ascend. But do you see where there's faulty logic there? These things, especially things like the twin flame dynamic, like that those are supposed to be like, they're like divine interventions on like steroids, okay? Twin flame karmic dynamics are like the fastest track you can possibly take to facing and confronting your shadows. Because you get the highest of highs, you get the lowest of lows. And you get to see where you're still holding on to things that intentionally hold you down and intentionally cause you pain. Not because spirit is trying to punish you, but because spirit wants you to see that you don't have to keep choosing this. You don't have to choose, maybe. You don't have to choose to be anything that is less than valuable in someone else's life. You don't have to choose that. Where it's uncomfortable is that you are becoming selfish. Empaths come with the package and coding of people pleasing because you're helpless but to feel everything else around you. It's like you have no choice because you're so sensitive. And again, it's not because spirit is punishing you. This is a gift that once you recognize how to work with it and how to protect it, it can give you everything you've ever wanted and more. Truly. But you have to stick with it. And no one can make you do that. Spirit can't make you do that. How bad do you want it? How badly do you desire the things that you say you want? What are you willing to let go of to really enjoy the things that you deserve? And the key word is enjoy. Because a lot of these things that you guys have hung on to for some time, they really have not been enjoyable. You just didn't know there was another way of existing. Enter present season of divine interventions showing you, actually, this is the way. This is the way forward. I need some water. Hold on. Okay, are we gonna? Yeah, we're gonna do it. Aha. Okay. And this won't be for everyone. This message won't be for everyone. And that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Just like you're not for everyone, light worker, you're for light workers. You're for people that get you. You're for people that appreciate you. You're for people who choose you. You are for people that want to grow with you. Don't hang on to people that don't genuinely, energetically, I do not care what's happening just on the 3D surface of things, you guys. I do not care. If your body is screaming at you, that's not for nothing. If you get a horrible feeling about a certain situation or a certain someone, or you get this horrible, horrible pit in your gut, or you want to throw up, or you feel like you're going to get a panic attack. That's spirit saying, hey, something's not right here. That's your body saying, we don't like this. We don't like this. Do not ignore your pain. Do not ignore your triggers and throw them under the rug. Don't do it. I mean, of course, I can sit here and say this. You can do whatever the hell you want. But again, you're not here watching this video, seeing my face, because you want things to be the way they have been. You want change. So change. You want change. So change. Let spirit show you what is required. Let them show you. I know some people are out here like, they're trying to hurt my feelings. No, they want you to snap out of the ego cycles that are keeping you stuck in things that drain you. If you ask for a divine intervention and it creates this whole like explosion of emotions, that's exactly the intervention that you asked for. Is to face the truth of how you really feel. If you've been struggling to cut cords, if you've been struggling to close the door on some of these situations or connections, you need to book a session with me. Either the soul contract clearing or the cord cutting. You'll know which is right for you. The link to book with me is on my website. Okay? Spirit has me on a mission, you guys, with you right now. Some of you might be seeing Ma Kali either on your Instagram feeds or just like in your physical reality. She might just be popping through. It's her energy that is it's the energy in the collective right now is mirroring her archetype, okay? And mirroring how much she does just this. She's the destroyer of illusion. When you ask for divine intervention, you are basically signing a check to spirit saying, hey, I'm giving you full reins here to destroy illusions. You are so much more powerful being yourself than you realize. You don't have to keep holding all this stuff. You don't. You don't. If that's grudges, if that's old, yeah, but they did this, or yeah, but they did that. None of that is serving you where you're going. None of that is aligned with who you are becoming. Some of you have been so deep under other people's stuff that you haven't even been able to see accurately what the future can hold for you. Because you haven't been able to believe in what you want. Because these energies, they feed off your doubt. They feed off your fear. They benefit when you feel powerless. They benefit when you hand over control. Bam. You hear that? Confirmation. I don't know how much spirit wants me to keep yelling tonight. I'm like, you guys. Oh, you are not afraid of you. Oh, it is the darkness that has planted these seeds in your head that makes you afraid of all that you can be. Do you get that? Because when you really sit in your light, you feel freer than anything. You feel happy. You feel like you could shit rainbows. You feel like you could just like catch a paintbrush falling from the sky and start painting the clouds, random different shapes and bubbles, random colors. Okay? You're not actually afraid of how good it feels to feel like you. You're not afraid of how it feels to embody your own energy. Energies around you are afraid of how strong you'll become and how they'll no longer have access to you. Stop allowing the crap. Stop it. Spirit, I rest my case. I rest my case. You guys might all have your things that work for you. If you feel like this is deeper than just right now, if this is past life shit, it's not just going to be like you meditate once and that's it. Okay? It's not. There's a lot of layers, a lot of doors, a lot of cords, a lot of contracts. You know where to find me. I want to pull some cards for you because I want to shift this energy a little bit. They had me on such a rampage. I'm like, ah. What cards? Oh, see, it's gonna be they're light energy cards, but it's just gonna smack. Like I already know. I already know. Okay. If you're new here, welcome. Welcome to my channel. My name is Julia Rose, and we keep it real here. Welcome to our soul tribe. Welcome to our collective. I always pray my messages find you at the precise time you need them. Take what resonates with you, leave the rest. Okay. This is the Essential Oil Oracle Chakra Healing deck. Okay, Spirit. I don't want my... Oh. That feels nice. Aries like, yeah, that's not true. Aries like, yeah, that's not true. You guys, I'm a psychic medium and a channeler, which means that as a healer, if messages hit different when they're delivered different, Spirit is going to move me into the energy that is going to best serve their delivery. You're right. The weekends are always pretty savage, even if I'm smiling. Spirit, how do you want to clarify this with the oracle cards? I love you guys dearly. Thanks for tuning in. Ah. Oh, no. No, you guys. Okay. 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 How do you want me to say? Okay. I'm going to read the card and then I'm going to deliver the messages. Okay. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are, Emma. This is solar plexus healing, which probably if you guys do a cord cutting or you've done cord cutting sessions in your past, you have noticed that the majority of those cords have been attached to your solar plexus. And we'll break it down in a second here. But this says resilience. The trigger statement is, I need control. You empath, you sensitive light worker, you who feels like you're at the whim of everybody else's desires, everybody else's energies and emotions, whether you want to be or not. The feelings of powerlessness trigger a need for control. That manifests as people pleasing and as placating. It also manifests as swallowing your truth when that truth would crush an illusion. These toxic situations teach you how to speak your truth. And it's important to remember too, if you go deep into chakra healing, that you cannot look at one chakra without looking at what balances it. Now, the heart balances all of your chakras, but going outwards or up and down one at a time from the heart, those are the opposites that balance each other. So naturally, solar plexus is balanced by the throat chakra. Your sense of independence, your sense of self is validated through the boundaries that you express. But if you have a lot of energies, a lot of people, a lot of attachments on other people that are tugging at your power source, your solar plexus, your confidence, your willpower, your strength, your trust, your faith, it's very hard for you to speak up. Know that your voice also has the power to dissolve all of that. You balance the solar plexus by strengthening its opposite, to speak a new reality for yourself where you're not at the whims of everybody else. No, light worker, this is about you. True statement, I surrender. True statement, I surrender. Which means that you're letting go of trying to maintain a status quo that doesn't serve you. Surrendering to the fact that separations need to occur. Surrendering to how much it has hurt you to hold back your truth, to deny your truths for the sake of what you perceive someone else's comfort to be. And that's where the control comes in, because you're working with what you are trying to anticipate. When your heart can show you clearly how to move forward. If your safety depends on what someone does or doesn't do, if your safety or trust in your ability to take care of yourself, I totally lost those words. Hold on. If you are feeling like you are not confident in your ability to stand up for yourself, and you're not confident in your ability if you don't feel like your voice is heard, situations will reflect that, where your voice is not heard. Spirit will try to show you that your voice is heard, but that requires being uncomfortable. To experience something new requires being uncomfortable, whether that's positive or negative, new. If you want something new in your life, you have to go through the discomfort of newness, the discomfort of getting there. You deserve more. You deserve better. Because you're expecting other people to change that have demonstrated that they won't. I've said this before on my channel here, but this is a different, more clear context. You have to have boundaries. You have to have boss level communication because other people don't. You have to do this if you want to feel safe in your own light worker. Not everyone wants to do the work. Some people do just like performing it. Some people do just like performing it. And that's the trickiest thing. Yeah, 9/11. When you are being called to clear density, darkness, shadows, pains, demons, trauma, whatever it is, out of your life, it's because you're creating room for more light in your life, which is more aligned with what you want. But it's an inside job, you guys. Your frequency, your ability to decide what frequency you hold is what's going to change the game. And I can hear someone being like, but I'm constantly at the whims of how they're feeling. Step out of it. You can feel it, but you are not obligated to sit in it. That's not the purpose of this gift. To take the weight of the world on your shoulders. That is not the purpose of this gift. Your goal is to embody what others can aspire for. But if you're trying to carry them the whole way up there, how can they see what they're supposed to be striving for? How can they see? But better yet, how can you see if you don't want to sit in that time and space with yourself? You're afraid that it's going to hurt the way that everyone else's stuff hurts. It's not. I swear to God, it's not going to hurt. You're going to go, holy shit, that was heavy. Why was I carrying that for so long? Your light is magnificent. I just want to. Okay? You might feel like embodying this new version of you is a little ruthless. It's going to be intense. People aren't going to like how sharp you are. People aren't going to like that you're standing up for yourself now and you're deciding what you want things to be. You're deciding that your opinion matters. If they have an issue with that, then that says a lot more about them, doesn't it? Good on you for starting to believe in yourself. Good on you for standing up for yourself. The people who are real will recognize the real in you. Stop trying to make people comfortable. God, you're not comfortable. Why are you trying to make other people comfortable? That's a you job. Your comfort, your job. Your growth, your job. Their comfort, their job. Their growth, their job. It's not a competition. How much can I do for you? How much can I carry? The more you protect yourself, the more you can show up and help the people you're meant to help by being the light, not by taking on their darkness. That doesn't help them. It enables them and it hurts you. And if that feels like a burden, if the idea of shining your light and having boundaries feels like a burden, or feeling like you've gotten to a point in your empathy where you just don't care at all, or you feel apathetic, I'm sorry to say that you haven't actually gotten to the root of what's holding you back. There's a lot more to clear in the heart. You're learning how to protect your sacred gift. And it's a task of a lifetime. Things are only getting really crazy right now because you can feel the call. You can feel how important it is. If being an empath makes you tired, then your boundaries are not strong. Being drained is not the end goal of a light worker. Feeling like everything is impossible and feeling like everything is never going to work out for you tells your guides and tells me that you're not embodying your own frequency. You're holding on to something that is still representing that you're giving your power away. Spirit has been kicking things up a notch in the collective because you've been asking for growth. You've been asking for more. So now you're being prepared for more. The preparation is when you fight for it. That's how you learn, is by moving through these experiences. BH, that's absolutely true, but it's not always enough. It's not always enough. Okay. I feel like we're reaching the Ari. Yeah. I feel like we're reaching the end of these messages here because I just feel like Spirit has been winding it down. Okay. Ah, wow. Okay, I'm going to show you the card that's on the bottom of the deck here. It says it's a root chakra healing, which is crown chakra as well. You guys probably have been having headaches. You've been feeling dehydrated. You might be having lower back pain or root chakra area injuries are getting flared up. The trigger statement is, I'm not supported. The trigger statement, I'm not supported. True statement. Okay, really quick. Pain in your body is your body's way of trying to bring your awareness and your attention to those areas of pain to see what it is that you're holding on to that's creating that tension. Oh, this is not about distracting yourself from negative stuff. No, 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 no. This is about looking that shit in the face and knowing that your light is stronger. No more avoidance. The whole point of this message is no more avoidance. True statement. I move forward with divine grace. Support is there. You have support. Your guides are with you. Your guides are helping shake shit up because they're trying to support you and help you get into an energy that feels more aligned with you. Your body knows. Your gut instincts know. And if you stick around on my channel long enough, you'll pick up tips and tricks on how to discern what your body is telling you. So if you're new here, stick around. My name is Julia Rose. I'm a psychic medium, channeler, and healer. I do a lot of things. You can check out what's going on in the description box. You can also feel free to browse my website. Got a lot of descriptions up there as well. And I would love to help you. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be going live on Zoom with the folks over on Patreon for our weekly guided meditation. Really excited for that. If you want to tune in, you can join the membership down below with the link in the description box. Also, shout out to my amazing mods, Emma, Ari, and Lisa, who've been here today, holding down the fort. And if you guys could, one of you could drop the chat in the chat, Patreon. You guys are so funny. Thank you, Lisa and Ari, for dropping the link to my Patreon. All right. So, winding it down here, I feel like, yeah, take comfort. Oh, that's so funny. That's literally, I'm done. I'm literally done. I'm literally done. Okay. Take comfort. I'm always the big boss, Star Wars. If I just feel like being a little dainty fairy, I'm going to be a little dainty fairy. If I want to fuck shit up, I'm going to fuck shit up. It's just what I'm in the mood for, man. This whole idea of comfort. Stop sacrificing the things you want or the things that you want to believe in for other people's negativity. Okay? Dre, thank you. Back to you. Stop it. Stop. So this is the deck that I created. It was like available for a limited time only. I haven't printed any more yet. Spirit will let me know when the time is for that. But they're messages from your future self. And the first number, 57, the message, this is a blessing in disguise. This is a blessing in disguise. You guys, subscribe to my channel if you're new here. Welcome to our collective. Welcome to our soul tribe. I'm so happy you're here. Genuinely. Le Bleu, 1212. I love 1212. Fantastic number. Welcome. Brittany, welcome. Yeah, you guys, these divine interventions and shit-smacking moments are blessings in disguise. What a blessing. Thank you so much, Fazia. I appreciate you. May your blessings return to you tenfold. And then we have reprioritize what is in front of you. What have we been saying? Take people off a pedestal. Stop it. Reprioritize. This is number 1. Reprioritize what is in front of you. Train your brain, train your body to do the things that give you life by consistently choosing them. And then bam, back to you're going to make it through. You're going to make it through. You have to understand your success is already guaranteed. All you have to do is just show up and keep going. You just have to keep going. And for some of you, this whole reading has been clarifying moments that have been happening for you up to this point. For some of you, you're in the middle of this stuff. For some of you, you have a lot more moving forward in the next couple of days to weeks. I'm hearing that you're going to be navigating through some of this energetically stormy weather. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Number 17, you've passed this test. You know what to do. Sometimes I like to call them shadow workers, Joel. The light worker that has embraced their light is not afraid of the dark because y'all have learned how to navigate it. Oh, you asked if you passed the test today? Right on, Lisa. Trust yourself, you guys. You're ready to create more of what you want. So stop settling for less. Stop tolerating less than you deserve. Okay? Well, conscious ramblings, if you just tuned in, I would encourage you to watch this video from the beginning. If you haven't been here the whole time, definitely go back and start at the beginning because yes, things have been clear and you've been getting what you need from the point that you came in, but there's a lot more to unpack with this stuff, okay? And I love you. I'm savage because I care. Okay? You guys are doing okay. You're doing okay. Just gotta clarify some things here sometimes. That's why I'm here. All right, team. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you to my guides. Thank you to the source of all that is. And thank you, all presently 122 of you who are here, 124 of you. Thank you for being here and choosing your growth today. You could be doing anything. I always like to remind you. I always like to remind you because you could literally be doing anything. You could literally be doing anything. All right, beautiful people. I will see you in the next one, okay? Take care, folks. Be well. Take it easy. I'll see you soon. Join me over on Patreon for the Zoom tomorrow night. It's going to be third eye healing. Whoo, whoo. You guys ready? Oh, wow. Third eye healing. Bam. Can't wait. See you in the next one, folks.